Today we're going to talk about things that you shouldn't be doing with your appliances and stuff that you can do to avoid having problems with your appliances, microwaves and micro hoods. I love microwaves. They're my favorite thing in the whole world. I have people that would be more upset with me that their microwave's not fixed than if their refrigerator didn't work. And I'm not making that up, and I'm telling you. That is their means of cooking, is that microwave. I mean, if the refrigerator doesn't work, as long as I can go down and get my frozen dinner from the grocery store and put it in the microwave, I'm good. So microwaves, things people do with microwaves. I am still flabbergasted. You know, there are so many things on the internet and people see on YouTube and they say, I'm not knocking YouTube, I'm just saying, you know, that they saw this on Facebook or they saw this on YouTube, that they had this cool gadget we can put in this thing to make it cook more even and more do this and more do that. Yeah. And they wonder why it doesn't work when they get out there. Be mindful of gadgets you put in your microwave. You know, I've seen some weird things in microwaves, things that people say, oh yeah, this thing is supposed to do this and that and the other, and yeah. I had my next door neighbor, his daughter was melting crayons for a project that his daughter was doing to make these colorful, waxy things. Don't microwave crayons in your microwave. Just don't do it, because it blew up the magnetron. You can say, how did it blow up the magnetron? Well, there's metal in some of the crayons. You know, when you have the metal color, little flecky things, you know, there's metal in it, yeah. Shorted some stuff out, yeah. Caused a feedback loop to the magnetron, yeah. Burnt the antenna up, yeah. Blake, why did this happen? Because your daughter's microwaving crayons? Don't microwave stuff. If it's not designed to go in there and it's not food, don't put it in the microwave. I've seen a lot of these, and my grandkids, they love them. They have the warmies, the things you throw in the microwave to warm them up. They work, but every time I see my daughter put it in the microwave, my red flags go up. Like, hello? Got the fire extinguisher handy? Hello? Don't forget about it, because, you know, pretty soon this nice, warmy, fuzzy duck that they put in there is going to be a charred broiled duck they're going to be serving on some plate somewhere, because you can get the microwave hot enough to do that, because you're creating microwave energy, and microwave energy can get hot, and you don't know what's inside of this. You know, when they're made somewhere, if something got inside this that wasn't intended to be in there, well, yeah, it can cause damage to the microwave. It can cause damage to the product. You can catch it on fire. So anything that's not designed to be in there, I would always be cautious to not put it in the microwave. I've seen people put Green Army men in there, see if they melt and make sure they look good. Lego guys in there, see if they melt and look good, because that looks really cool when they're melt. They put clay crafts in there. If you know what clay craft is, the stuff that hardens plastic and you're supposed to bake them, but microwave's faster, isn't it? Let's put clay crafts in it. I've seen them put lots of different things and funny things inside. Just don't do it. Make sure you follow what the manufacturer's recommendations are for these products. Don't be putting this stuff in your microwave, even though it kind of looks kind of cool. And especially, don't put tin foil in there. If you're watching this video, don't do it. Don't say, I want to see it, because it looks really cool. You put it in there and it arcs and sparks and it makes nice little things and it has fire and all that stuff. Yeah, no, don't do it. If you want to see it, look on YouTube, watch somebody that's dumb enough to do it on their own stuff so you can see it. But don't be doing it in your own microwave, because you're only hurting your own microwave. Don't put metal in the microwave. I mean, you can put metal in the microwave. We've done videos before. It will not arc if you have a single item. But if you have like a fork where you have tines, yeah, it can arc between the tines. Microwaves are expensive to fix. Micro hoods aren't too expensive. They are expensive, but not too expensive. But when you have microwave ovens in conjunction with a wall oven, they're called combo units. You blow up the microwave, you cannot just replace the microwave on it. You have to replace the whole unit. Now, there's certain things you can replace. So let's say the magnetron failed. Well, if the magnetron is, if they could hear it arcing and making a bunch of noise in there when the microwave's working, well, that arcing is causing carbon to build up all inside what's called the waveguide assembly. Well, if you mark it up too much and you do that too many times, it melts the antenna on it. The antenna is the piece that actually does the vibrating and the cooking. You get in there and you look inside the wave tube when you're going to replace the new magnetron, and it is completely fried inside of it. At that point, there's nothing that anybody can do to fix it properly. You might have Bob's Appliance Repair somewhere USA, you know, that says, oh yeah, I can fix that for you. I can get in there and I can just ream that out and it'll be just fine. And then he's going to charge you lots of money and you're going to have the same problem. So let's not do that to begin with, because I have a customer of mine that has a particular one that at Christmas time that, yeah, it had failed. I can't replace the microwave part of it. It's part of the oven. Her choice is either spend $5,000 on a new combo unit or to live without a microwave. And that's not a great choice. I mean, it's a terrible choice. And I hate to be the one that has to give them that information. Be mindful what you're putting in the microwaves because it can affect the microwaves. Watch what metals you put in there. Read your use and care manual. I know use and care manuals have become difficult. And what I mean by difficult is if you're a young kid, you're like, this is nothing. You're an old person like me, you're like, why do I get just like this 2-page manual now? Because that's all you get. They expect you to go online, to type your model number in, and to get access to the full use and care manual. I go into people's home and I ask them, where's your use and care manual? They pull it out of the drawer. It's been sitting there for 6 months, still sealed in the package that I have to cut open to get into it. Take the time to read your use and care manuals. Find out what the manufacturer recommends you can put in it, what you can't put in it. If it says don't put it in it, don't put it in it. That's just my biggest recommendation, and to make that microwave last as long as it can, because again, it's just expense and repair costs that you don't want to have when you spend this for this appliance. Hope that's helpful with the microwave. Thank you for watching our video today. I hope you've learned something. Make sure you check out our other videos on this series. We broke them down into different categories, and so watch them, have some fun, and please like and subscribe.